How are we feeling on the road to WrestleMania, y'all? Is it feeling? I don't even want to say like last year, but like, are we feeling WrestleMania right now?
I
Chat.
think
Let me
that
know.
might be the roughest part.
That
No,
it don't
I don't
feel it.
feel it. Not to me. A lot of
No,
things
because
make a lot of sense.
You wait. You saying storyline wise?
Storyline wise, a lot of things for me feels disjointed. There's reasoning, but I guess the execution just is not where it needs to be. And so I feel like it's hodgepodging a little bit, like the Jey and Gunther kind of picked up.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Then
So you said it kind of picked up. So you're saying when did it pick up?
Like last week, I feel like
literally when Jimmy got his ass kicked.
Well, I kind of feel like it picked up before then because I think they started playing into, or he started playing into not being focused, not, not understanding what he's about to encounter in a WrestleMania, heavyweight championship match. And I like the way how that was going. It was slow, but it was good. But I think him winning the Rumble so early, like he had a high so early that it kind of died out with everything else that was happening. It's too much noise.
Too much time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Too much time and too much noise was within that time.
Mm.
And so it ironed out a little bit. What's so funny?
It has nothing to do with what you said.
Let me ask a question on me, because I've seen some people say that in like a perfect world, Cena would have won the Rumble and then done whatever he did, and Jey would have won the Elimination Chamber. Like, do you think that if Jey was guaranteed that Gunther match a little later, that it would have made a bit more of a difference instead of having what they call it 10 weeks of hell or whatever they were initially calling it?
It should have been 10 weeks of hell, and it wasn't.
It wasn't even 10 weeks of hell.
Right. It was back and forth promo. Him tripping in the ring, like all of that could have been alleviated.
They cleaned it up.
They cleaned it up, but it should have been literal hell. Like he should have gotten a beat down for 10 weeks.
Gunther would have needed a whole squad to be doing it. Like he would have needed to be fighting.
No, he doesn't, because that would have protected him as well. Because Gunther has always been a one-man machine, regardless if he had the other two that was with him before.
But then my question is then, like, what's the relevant hell that Jey could have been going through that wouldn't have been Gunther choking him out for however many weeks in a row?
That's the choke out. That's what Gunther does. He chokes people out.
So they should have stretched, because he was. I was going to say they should have stretched the chokes out, but because like every week he was getting choked out in the beginning, like whatever would happen.
That wasn't real choke out though. Like that last choke out was choke out. They should have given us real choke out leading up to the blood that we saw
every week though.
Like stalk. It didn't have to be every week, right?
But that's what I'm saying.
We don't see the chance, but it should have happened earlier. Is my point. It should have happened earlier.
I think that's the interesting part about this time of year, right? Because it's like because there can be a too early and there can be a too late, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like you could definitely you could do the thing, whatever that is, for whatever feud it is. I'm not specifically talking about this one, and you do it right after Rumble, and now niggas like, yeah, and then 2 weeks later they're like,
well, that's what happened.
But it's you have a longer period of time this year.
Right. This was
it was 2 or 3 weeks later than when it normally is. So yeah.
So
what would have made sense?
Right,
like if we don't have Jey Uso, like what would have made sense for Jey Uso to make his decision? Because he made his decision. It was 2 weeks.
It wasn't even
it wasn't even 2 weeks, and that's the part
that's what killed you.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. We knew that he was never going against Cody. Like,
yeah, we knew that.
What are we talking? Like,
Yeah, we knew that.
You know what I mean?
It was
they should've
inevitable,
made a program. Yeah, we should just make a program out of it. That's it.
But see, then that's the thing. If we already knew, why hold it?
But put him out a couple of weeks. That's how you stretch it, right? He doesn't show up. Something happens. You choked him out so bad that you put him out, and then the next time you choke out the brother.
But I mean, they're doing this now. I say I like that they ratchet it up now.
No, they have to.
Earlier, because if they did the stuff, because remember, Gunther really wasn't nothing when he challenged him. Right. The nigga really wasn't nothing already. Like we stopped caring almost a year before then. Yeah. Right. Like we stopped caring about Gunther a bit ago.
Mm-hmm. But that was an opportunity for them to rev it up so that we can care again.
I see it. I think I see what, because I hear what you're saying, Mimi. I wonder if they were willing to do that. Like it seemed like
not? I don't understand why not.
That you got to ask Triple H. I mean,
I think they didn't have time to kill that many niggas. They only had, because there's only one nigga to kill, right? Yeah. Who else can he kill?
He can
only kill the brother.
That's what I'm saying about.
I mean, he could have killed Sammy, because where he at?
He could have killed Sammy, but then like that wouldn't. Sammy
I want Sammy to do. I want Sammy to come back as El Generico against Americano or Racism. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want him to do. Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry.
The only problem with Sammy being involved was being involved in the Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes situation. He was a linchpin of that. And was it the Rumble? I think it was a Rumble, but yeah, I if they had thought about that Jey Uso situation a little bit more, they could have rationed out the choke outs and the beatings or whatever to make it make sense.
Take him out.
There was something that could have been done where, because I think my favorite part of Gunther's reign was when Sami Zayn was like, yo, I want to fight you, and Gunther was like, hey, fuck you. Like, he wasn't trying to see none of that shit. Like, if he had given, I thought that was the energy he was going to give Jey. Like, hey, you're not ready for this smoke. I'm a 666 day Intercontinental Champion. I'm a king of the ring. I've been beating everybody ass as this world heavyweight champion. You don't want this smoke, Mr. Main Event. And either you make Jey have the matches to prove it, or you give Jey, or you give Gunther, or somebody needs an incentive to make this match actually happen at WrestleMania sooner.
I will say
it feels like I think, like you were saying earlier, it's too much time, especially with the extra 2 weeks out of the norm, to have a story make sense. Because 10 weeks of hell with Jey Uso and Gunther with nobody else other than Jimmy Uso to kind of mix it up, there's a lot of space for the same repetitious shit to happen.
Well, you still don't care about this, Mimi?
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. My bad.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So the only thing
that's a saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
The
only thing about the timing is I felt like the thing I liked about the timing is literally we were in the group chat like they've got to do something different now. And right after we finished saying the sentence, like not like the next day, like I'm talking about the period was put on the sentence and then they did it.